All right, here we are, video 2. Now this is a video um, that is a time-lapse map of all the nuclear explosions that took place between um, the first test in New Mexico, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, to all the tests that took place across the globe. So if you look, you're going to see here. This is the test, the Trinity test. God, the name was escaping me for a second. Um, and that's the flag. So that's the United States. All right. It is July 1945. Remember, we dropped the first bombs on people in August, early August 1945. And so here's the tally is 0. And then at the bottom in the right hand corner, oh, I don't know if you can see the right hand corner. I don't think you can. It has a grand total of the number of bombs dropped. So I'll just have to keep you posted on that because I don't think it's in the recording screen. Here, maybe I can minimize this a little bit. No, theater mode maybe? Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Okay. So we're going to start this, and you'll see where the bombs take place, and you can watch the ticker. And I'll just add some commentary every once in a while because that's me. All right, so that's a Trinity test. Get myself out of the way here. There we go. Now you can see all the numbers. Okay, so Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So, okay, that's Abel Baker and Crossroads that you saw in the last video. Right, you see times passing here. It's now from 1948, October 48. 8 bombs total have been tested. What do you think the final number is going to be? Oh no, the Soviet Union! So they're red. Dang it. Now this creates a problem, right? This is the arms race. Here we go. Wait for it. So you didn't see that wrong. We are testing on American soil and in the ocean. There's a reason you couldn't convince me to move to New Mexico or California for any sum of money. Yay, Great Britain, that's our guy. Look, they're testing in Australia. Uh-oh. Sucks to be a colony, huh? Yeah, look at that. Now we're up to 50. Oh, 54. Hundred, woo! Every one of these is a nuclear explosion. Just keep that in mind. I wish we were live because I want to see your faces. I want to hear what you think. Yay, France! Who's France? Oh, North Africa. Still sucks to be a colony. Now, France is going to break out of NATO so they can sell weapons to whoever they want. That's going to be problematic. I think that's 64 if they do that. Oh, good. This is great. Whoops. Oh no! They had a revolution in 49 and became communist. And so obviously the Soviet Union helped them achieve nuclear status. They needed a buddy. Ooh. Yeah, you did see one go off in Arkansas. And there is a point where British bombs are going off in Western America. '68, that was a rough year all the way around. Alright, we're about to hit 1,000. 1,000 nuclear weapons detonated. Bing! 1970. So we're in the thick of the Vietnam War right now. But we're still nuking California. $1,200? Heck yeah. Oh, who is that? That is India. India. Why would India need a nuclear weapon? Because of their enemy, Pakistan. We'll talk about that later. Oh, I'm about to be born. I'm born. Yay. Are you amazed yet? Part of me is thinking, think about the environmental damage this has caused globally. The other part of me is thinking, think about how much money we have spent in testing nuclear weapons that could have been spent improving infrastructure, railroads, people's lives, education, healthcare. But instead it's blown up in the desert. It's unbelievable. 1980, everybody loves the 80s. There's a reason we're all punks and disaffected. Yep, that was a British bomb in California. Now, until very recently, most experts felt that the greatest threat was a nuclear war between India and Pakistan, but that's not the case anymore. Yay. That's a sarcastic yay. This is why they taught us to hide under our chairs in case of nuclear attack at school. Every school had a fallout shelter, even Catoctin High School. I think the middle school still had one until the recent renovation last year, or maybe it still has one. We're nearing 2,000 total, nearing 1,000 for the United States. Good times, good times. Woo, 1,000, 1989. I'm in high school. France, way to go. Now, this is the fall of the Soviet Union has happened. The Berlin Wall has come down. But as you can see, we're still testing. Russia has fallen apart. It's no longer the Soviet Union. Oh, I graduated high school 6 months ago. I have to assume France is still detonating because they are selling. Oh, Pakistan! Oh no! Notice what happens. Alright, so there we are, 1999. Now it doesn't include, this video doesn't include the recent stuff that Kim Jong-un has exploded. So that's not in there. We don't really know if Kim Jong-un exploded nuclear weapons. We know that the like earthquake, the tremor and stuff that's created is congruent with atomic weapons, but we don't know if they're atomic weapons. So we're just kind of taking his word for it, and I believe him that they likely are. Now, as bombs got bigger, you know, a bomb has to be delivered. As the bombs, the Hiroshima bombs and the Nagasaki bomb, they were heavy. They were so heavy that they weren't even sure the planes could take off. So as the weapons got bigger, they have to have different delivery systems. So I think it's a 1 megaton missile, like nuclear warhead, is like our standard weapon now. There are larger bombs. The largest bomb in our arsenal is 25 megatons. The largest bomb in the Russian arsenal, it has 100 megaton. Now remember, Hiroshima, 15 kilotons. We're talking megatons. Is a 100 megaton bomb called the Tsar bomb. But they've only exploded it at a 50 megaton blast. And we're going to talk more about this in the next, like in a video or two. But just wanted to give you some idea. So the larger weapons, there's a question of how you would even get them to the location that you want to use them. All right, so I'm going to have a reflection question in the Google Classroom for you, just a Google form to respond to the last video with the test, atomic tests, crossroads, and then this, like seeing how many tests there have been. The next video is going to be testing on U.S. troops, which we did. We did nuclear testing on U.S. troops. And I want to do the H-bomb too, so those will be coming in. I'm going to add a video that was a video show to school children about nuclear bombs and what to do in case your school got bombed, which is really, it's terrifying and ridiculous all at the same time. And then I have a PowerPoint that I made that, because kids always ask, students always say, well, what happened if they bomb Frederick? So I did a map and talked to you about what happened. So I'm going to do that for you too. And that's an optional one. You don't have to watch that one if you don't want to. All right. So if you've got questions, send me questions, or through Google, send me those questions. I'm happy to answer them. I hope you enjoy these videos. Sorry I'm not at my desk. I'm tired of sitting at my desk. All right. Bye. Turn off the recording. It won't turn off. All right, let me try this. There we go.